Hello everyone and welcome to the YouTube channel of Shri Rama Bharti Public School. This is Natasha here and today we will be studying about the Indian Peninsular Plateau. We have already discussed about the northern mountains of India, that is the Himalayas, as well as the northern plains of India. Today we will proceed with the Indian Peninsular Plateau. To understand this, we first need to understand the two terms peninsula and plateau. So, what is a peninsula? A peninsula is a land mass that is surrounded by water on three sides. Now, India is called a peninsula because it is surrounded by water on three sides, that is, Arabian Sea on the west, Bay of Bengal in the east, and Indian Ocean on the south. So any landmass that is surrounded by water on three sides is called peninsula. Now, what is a landmass that is surrounded by water on all sides called? It is called an island. A landmass that is surrounded by water on all sides is called a island. Now the second term is, what is plateau? Plateau is a tableland like structure. Imagine sitting on your table for studying purpose. That table is nothing but a plateau because it has a raised surface but a flat top. The main difference between a tableland and a mountain is that a mountain has a peak whereas a plateau has a flat surface. It is raised above the ground, but the surface is flat. So when we combine these two terms, Indian Peninsula Plateau means the raised surface of India that is surrounded by water on three sides. And it is concluded as Indian Peninsula Plateau. Now, how was the Peninsula Plateau formed? Peninsula Plateau was mainly formed due to volcanic activity which happened during plate movement. When India was still part of Gondwana land, it was drifting, moving towards the Eurasian plate. There was a lot of volcanic activity occurring on the Indian plate, which led to the formation of the Peninsula Plateau. Peninsula Plateau consists of one of the oldest landmass of the Earth's surface. That is because it was formed when India was still part of Gondwana land. Gondwana land is one of the oldest landmass, and when the Indian plate was part of Gondwana land, there was a lot of volcanic activities which led to formation of Peninsula Plateau. And it is supposed to be one of the most stable land blocks because it does not lie on any plate margin and thus it is stable. Now, what is youthful topography and what is old topography? Since Peninsular Plateau was formed way before the formation of mountains and northern plains. It is old topography. And the northern mountains were formed as a result of collision between Indian plate and Eurasian plate. And further, the rivers originating from mountains led to the formation of plains. So these are youthful topography and they are still in the process of formation. Therefore, Peninsular Plateau is considered as old topography, old landmass, and northern mountains and northern plains are considered as youthful topography or, or young topography. Now, Indian Peninsular Plateau is composed of old crystalline, igneous, and metamorphic rocks. Since it was formed way before the formation of mountains as well as plains, it is composed of very old igneous rocks and metamorphic rocks, and it was formed due to breaking and drifting of Gondwana land. The peninsula plateau is made up of black soil, and what leads to the formation of black soil? The lava that flows out of the volcano when it cools down and solidifies, it leads to formation of igneous rocks, and the erosion of igneous rocks leads to the formation of black soil. The plateau has broad and shallow valleys and rounded hills. So it is a tableland that has broad and shallow valleys as well and has rounded hills. Now the plateaus can be divided into two major divisions called the Central Highlands and the Deccan Plateau. We will further study about the Central Highlands and the Deccan Plateau in next video. Till then, stay safe, stay healthy, and have a good day.